Well, I'm just in awe. Just amazing what our students have done. So dear class of 2019, it is an honor to be here, to be able to speak on this important occasion. Congratulations to the proud parents and family that are here. And a very special thank you to the teachers and the administration that has brought about the transformation in these children, making them confident Indus Eagles as they go out into the world. I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about something called the C-squared dilemma. It's something that we adults deal with very often. And now, as you young adults will go out for further studies, careers, raising families, and so on, you'll also have to deal with the C-squared dilemma. So you might as well know about it now. What is the C-squared dilemma? Well, the first C stands for consumption, and the second C stands for contribution. We all consume. We have to survive. We consume water when we're thirsty. We consume food when we're hungry. That's kind of obvious. But we also consume essentials. Clothing, footwear, furniture, homes, automobiles, all things that we need to carry day-to-day affairs in the world we live in. We also contribute. We help set table at dinner time. Sometimes we take the dog out for a walk. We volunteer for a fundraiser. Or if somebody's struggling with bags, maybe we kind of jump in and help them carry their bags. These are all forms of contribution. You see, the two C's play an important role in our lives, and both are important to live fulfilling lives. But the question is, what is the balance between the two C's? How much time is spent on consumption and how much time do you spend on contribution? This is the C-squared dilemma. As you grow, you will learn, you'll pick up skills, and you'll learn how to earn money, you'll get jobs, and you will earn, and most of the money, as many of us parents know, is spent in consuming. And once the money is spent, you'll earn more to consume more. Now, our world is a capitalistic one. You've heard of terms like GDP. You see, nations and even companies are measured by the amount of products and services produced and consumed. So don't be surprised if, as a wage earner, you are constantly hammered with advertisements from companies asking you to buy and consume products. And why not? Even your friends, your coworkers, your family, they'll all pressurize you to buy, knowingly and unknowingly. And why not? There's so many wonderful things to buy. So many wonderful cell phones and high heels and running shoes and fancy cars. It never ends, actually. And you know, it can never end because the world is wired for consumption. So where does contribution fit in, the other C? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really need to fit in. You can lead a nice life of earning and consuming, and earning more and consuming more for yourself and for your families. Nothing wrong with it. In fact, society will only applaud you for your greater successes. But there is an issue. Consuming essentials brings satisfaction. But at some point, the more you consume, the more you worry about losing what you've gained. Contribution, on the other hand, it generates personal joy. Giving has been proven to counter stress. In fact, it releases feel-good hormones like oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine into our bodies. The more you give, the better you feel. And when you contribute to a wider circle beyond your near and dear, it actually expands your mind, and you start to see the greater good and the bigger picture in life. You know, it's interesting. There's this gentleman, Jason Silva, who redefined what a billionaire is. Not in terms of dollars, but as someone who has touched 1 billion lives. Imagine if we define a millionaire as somebody who has touched 1 million lives. Wouldn't it be interesting? Hey, she's a millionaire. How our views would change. Something to think about. So anyway, as adults, we face the C-squared dilemma. How much consumption is enough? And how can we contribute when we have such busy lives? You're entering a consumer-centric world, so keep your wits about you. I challenge you, class of 2019, to consume moderately and contribute generously. Contribution for you can come in many forms. As future business leaders and thought leaders, you can contribute so much through your careers, through solutions you provide, and of course, through innovation to help society. So class of 2019, choose the high road. You can be better than any of us. But in the end, only you will judge whether you are more a consumer or a contributor. I sincerely hope it's the second. Thank you.